Everybody, my name is Bob here. This is Battalions. It's a new free-to-play game that just came out on Steam about half an hour ago. I was making a video on this earlier too, but it's running into some server problem, which is understandable for like an online game during launch. So keep that in mind before you jump in here. But I'm gonna go just do like a quick game here. I'm gonna do there are 3 different battalion here, so I'm gonna do like the infantry by battalion because I think they're very interesting. You can also do like a tank battalion, which is really straightforward, and then a dune runner battalion here, which is okay. But I'm gonna do like an infantry battalion and do like a practice run. The game is free to play, but of course, as with all free to play game, it is not particularly free. It's actually very freemium, and I'll talk more about that after this game wrapped up. There's actually a lot of stuff to talk about outside of the game, but I want to try to tell you guys about the actual gameplay first, and then we'll figure it out. So I have these units here. It is an RTS, but there is no base building, that's not really unique because it's been done before. But it is like a very kind of underutilized kind of game mechanic where you have an RTS where you just control a group of units instead of like trying to run an entire operation at once. So these guys are soldiers, and they're unique in that you see these little roadblocks here. Tanks cannot go over this, but soldiers can, and that's actually very important. And they can also take cover and stuff inside of it too. And it's pretty good. I have like a recon drone here. You can actually equip your troop with a drone of your choice, and that's pretty cool. So I'm coming across other soldiers here, so I'm gonna try to attack them. Oh, my weapon is actually not good against infantry because they're rocket launcher. So I'm just gonna use the rocket against the tanks here. And the game actually does a pretty good job. Of kind of like teaching you the game on the fly, because like right now these soldiers are very good against tanks. If I right click for them to attack tanks, they would say something like, "Oh yeah, there's a kind of target I really like, boss." Or they don't say it like that. But if you like if you know, like if you press on a unit that they're not effective against, they would just say like, "Yeah, well, I don't know we should be attacking those guys." And yeah, so the game was designed for a more casual, like RTS experience. I think as you could tell right away. So I'm gonna capture this helipad here. Capturing this helipad will make it so that my extraction go faster. So usually the extraction, it will channel for 8 seconds, and after the 8-second channel, it will transport me back home. So it's like a quick like escape, basically. Just in case of like sticky situation. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I can't fight these guys. But you know, it just had like a really long channel. That's it. So capturing these like auxiliary kind of point actually does help a lot, because it's it makes your abilities better. I also have a cover aura here, and cover aura is like a super defensive ability, and it's pretty good. Oh, we're actually fucking losing, sorta. So the point of the game is you want to capture these points. So A, B, and C. You want to capture them and hold them. As far as I know, once one of your units is dead, it's dead for the rest of that round. Like it's just fucking dead for the rest of that goddamn round. And then there's nothing you can do to get them back, basically. So I'm gonna use my whatever to scout this guy out. This is a wet noodle fight here, because the attack is ineffective against us, and our attack is ineffective against them. So we can't do jack shit here. But I do have a bunch of Dune Runners and Dune Runners. Why do I keep calling them that? Dune Runners. And the Dune Runners are really good against infantry, so they should be able to take them out. Yeah, the game does follow like a rock paper scissors kind of counter system, where you know one unit counter the other, and then the other unit counter the other, and so on and so forth. We captured that point, so let's move on here. So let's move. I'm gonna try to capture C here. You can actually ping people too by like holding out the alternate key. Communication is pretty important because you know, it's a 5-on-5 game, and so you need to communicate. Of course, I'm playing with bots here, which I really didn't want to do. I actually really wanted to play with another player. Okay, so that guy, he recalled. He teleported out. Yeah, so let's capture this helipad. See, like this like the fact that they were holding the helipad actually saved that guy's life, because if he just kind of like not extracted for another second longer, well, he would have been fucking dead. He would have been fucking dinner. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's follow my team here and just kind of try to capture the C point. The game is pretty hectic because you're always moving around. There's not a lot of slow moments. Like in RTS game, generally like it gets super hectic later on, but in the beginning it's sort of slow. So you know, you play like StarCraft 2 or something, you understand what I mean? Like, and games like StarCraft 2, you play it the same way you play like chess. You know, where you have like a predetermined kind of strategy, and you just follow that strategy all the time. I'm just gonna scan them out here. You just follow that strategy all the time, and like it's about like getting better at doing what you do. But games like these, they're more about adaptability, and that's better. So like, you know, every game you play is gonna be a little bit different. So we're gonna go to B here. You guys remember World War? I don't know. You guys remember that? World War was pretty excellent, man. Like when it came out, it was super unique, and it was super unique, yeah, and it was super different, and it had a great storyline, very well written too. But we never got to do anything with it because they just stopped making them. Let's go over here. There's like high ground over here, so we can actually like shoot down. There you go. Fired well. Okay, they extracted. That's great. So we got the point for free, basically. I'm not gonna try to kill that guy because there's no fucking point. So let's move then. The thing about this game is like, since the units are like the perma dead if you kill them, like by design they're also very fucking tanky. So like, you know, so like sometimes you see stuff like it take like 100 million years to kill off like a single infantry. But whatever. These guys are retreating. I'm gonna use this opportunity to like get in cover and try to hold this point out. That's a lot of tank unit actually. There you go. Get in cover, please. Get in cover. I'll use a scan drone to like scan them out too. Does that say ineffective? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna try to do the recall thing here. Bam. I'm out of there. Alright, so once you recall, you're back here. So recalling will basically just give you like a short rest. It is a big risk though, because you know, if you're contesting an opponent, you have to recall. That's a big loss. But it is like the only way to save your units, because as you see, a bunch of my units are lost here, and there's no fucking way to get them back. The game is the game length are actually. It's a very nice length. I play a few games now, and I haven't seen one where you run past 20 minutes yet. Like most of the game usually lasts about like 10 or 15 minutes. Like this game is actually kind of sort of long, and it's like about 12 minutes right now. But we're about to win. We're 10 points away from winning. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pressure. And the map design actually pretty well done, especially when you're playing the infantry class, where you could take advantage of all of these different environments right here. It's pretty neat. It's quite neat. I'm gonna use this to scan. So my drones are scanning them out. We're gonna win. Oh wait, it's 250 points. So okay, I'm full of shit. Okay, there's the smoke screen they lay down, so they basically just become invisible for a while. It doesn't really make sense in the context of like, you know, real life, but it's okay. It's not bad. So we're just gonna wait until this goes down here. There's been sort of a one-sided match. Oh, of course I'm playing like with bots and against bots. So you know, like who knows? Like who knows what could be different if I was playing against players with that actually like think about what they're doing. So I scanned this guy out right here, so everyone I know can see it. So here we go. We're about to win. 3 more points. 2, 1, and we did it. So when we win, this happened. We launch a nuke, and we blow them up. It's kind of is pretty cathartic. It's pretty cool. So that's basically one of the game. As you can see, the pacing is pretty good. It's it gets you in the action right away. It's kind of fast and frantic. So I dig the gameplay a lot. But now here comes the question: is it pay to play? And I mean pay to win. Yes, it is, and that is one of the problem. And it might actually be the killing blow for many of us. So the game had perks and enhancement and leaderboard and stuff like that. And the perks you could buy, and you buy by you research them using experience that you earn by playing the game, and you could buy them using like currency that you earn while playing the game. So you could unlock all of these perks by just simply by playing the game, and you won't have to pay a single cent. But you could also pay a lot of cents to kind of buy them too. So so there's that. So let's check out the store here. You can buy Battalion. That's not bad. You can buy you can actually buy like new units and stuff, which you can actually earn by the way with credits, and credits are the in-game currency. So every unit you could actually unlock using credit, or you could unlock using real money. And so whether or not this is really pay to play, depending on whether or not how strong the units is. So if this game on the long run start to hit a power creep, where they can start releasing really powerful units just to get people to buy them, it will be a big issue, and it might fall apart really fast. But if they design a unit to be balanced, like say the same way they design a hero in Dota 2, or they design a champion in League of Legends, for example, where they design them to be balanced and to be able to be balanced in the future, then this won't be a problem. But that is up to them, and it's in the long run, and it's too far away from the future for any of us to see. But it is like a good thing, I suppose, that you can actually buy them with in-game currency instead of having to spend like fork out money to buy them. You can of course buy boosts and stuff like that to earn more currency in-game. This is not an issue, and it is also sort of normal. It's like standard for games like these. You can actually buy different currencies. That's normal. You can buy skins, and skins are perfectly fine. I always love the idea of just being able to buy cosmetic stuff in a free-to-play game like this. And even in a game that I already paid for, like Guild Wars 2, I wouldn't mind fork out like a few bucks or so to buy like a skin. It's not a problem. Also, you can get this badass fucking American flag. Fuck yeah, right? So you can also get like a Canadian flag too. It's kind of cool. So yeah, you also buy things like a taunt. For example, you can buy like portrait, which I don't really understand. You could convert EXP. Apparently every battalion earned their own EXP, and if you max out the battalion, then their EXP just doesn't mean anything anymore. So what you can actually do is like you could exchange them, and they become global EXP that you could use for everybody. And it's sort of odd and interesting, and I don't really know how they work, but we'll see. So that's the game. It's slightly pay to win, but to what degree I can't tell yet. It's one of those like long term issue. And as for right now, other than like the couple of times that I disconnect, and like the relatively long queue time, it's like a 6 minutes queue time or something. It's just it's one of those issues that should be fixed later on in the future because it's just launched. As for how fun the game is, I think the game is fun. I think the game is very fun. It is the closest thing that I've had to War at War, which is one of my favorite games. So I might be a little bit biased there, but the game is really fun. There's a lot of variety in the different play style that you can play. The map are relatively well designed and create a lot of like small skirmishes and a lot of interesting situation. It looks nice. The graphics are okay. It's not to write home about, but then again, it is like a free to play online game. And also it's free to play, so you could just definitely give it a try. And if you don't like it, then well, you could quit, and there's no problem, right? You only lost a little bit of time. But yeah, this has been Battle Battalions. I don't know if there's anything else I can say about it. The community seem okay so far. A little bit impatient about the queue time, of course, but you know. I don't know how competitive this game is going to be in the future. I don't know if there's going to be like an ESL league open up for this. But I do think it is a nice casual little RTS for you to play. If you're a fan of RTS, there might be a little bit of a distraction here for you. If you're not a fan of RTS, then well, this game may be the perfect I guess kicking off point, like a perfect entry into it, just so you could see, you know, what RTS is like without having you to go through like the more slower part. But my name has been Bob. This has been Battle Battalion. Check it out on Steam. If you like the video, please hit the like button, please, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Also, share it on whatever. Share it on Reddit, on Twitter, on social media to get the words out there. And also check out my Steam review of the game and read up what I say, but in more, I guess, thought out manner, because I had to do this like on the fly. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. What the fuck? Stop recording. Where's the